Hello, let me show you the controls of the Ducati Multistrada 1260S. So this is a 2020 model. So the bike has a fob, it's keyless. So to switch on the bike, you press this button here. Okay. Let's start on the left side here. You pull this button to flash and you push it forward for high beam. Okay. The hazards are here. Nothing much to say about that. This button is for the additional lights if the bike is fitted with that, which is not the case. This button now, this is an important one. This one will enable you to browse through the menus here. And you select, when you press like this, you can also, if you press and hold this button, you have access to the riding mode. It's currently in the touring mode here. You will be able to change the riding mode to urban, sport, touring, enduro, and so on. So you press and hold to change the riding mode during the ride. When the bike is stopped, you can go into each parameter of each riding mode. That means you can change the setting of the quick shifter. We can see that here. Quick shifter, it's currently up and down. DTC is for Ducati traction control. You can also change the setting of the ABS. And DWC is the Ducati wheelie control. So let's have a look at that. Let's go to the menu here, riding mode, and let's have a look at the touring setting. So you can change the settings of the engine first. So you have three settings: low, medium, or high. So this is the throttle response, smooth or dynamic, and you also have the power that can be reduced in the low setting. Okay, so now let's go back, and this is the Ducati wheelie control, Ducati traction control, sorry. So several settings here. This is very well explained, you just have to read. 8 is the safest, and the one is performance oriented or off-road. Okay, and you select the setting you want, just press like this. Okay, same thing, traction control. Same thing for the ABS, sorry. So depending on what you choose, it's more off-road oriented or performance oriented. Okay, same thing for the Ducati wheelie control, performance or safe and stable. Okay. Let's go back to the quick shifter. It can be off or up and down. You can set the suspension, front, hardest or softest. Okay, so you can choose if you want it more comfort oriented or performance oriented. Okay. Same thing for the rear suspension. So in such case, we modify the dampers. Okay. Load mode, this is the how to set the different settings of the preload here. You can also do that a bit quicker. I'm going to show you using the same button. So you can change the settings of each riding mode like this. If you have done too many changes and you don't like what you've done, you can go back to the default setting for every riding mode. Okay? So in the menu you have also info mode. This changes the display and the rest is not very interesting. Okay. So you can also navigate on the screen here with the same button. So you can display the range, average fuel consumption 1, trip 1. If I want to reset, I just press the button here and the computer asks for me if I want to reset. Okay, so I have reset trip 1. You have average speed, same thing for trip 2. Instant fuel consumption, outside temperature. If your phone is connected to the bike, you can play your music. You can also have your last phone calls and you can listen to the music or listen to your calls through your Bluetooth helmet. Okay. So same thing with this button. You can see here, if I press down and hold, I have access to the preload setting of the suspension. So here I can choose the right setting. Okay? If I change the setting, I will be able to hear the suspension. Okay? Cruise control. Everything is written on it. You switch it on, it shows here. You can then set the speed. You can then accelerate or slow down. If you pull the clutch, brakes, or if you push back the throttle like this, it stops cruising and you can resume if you press up like this. Okay. Turn signal, right, left, push to cancel. It also cancels by itself after a while. The horn is here. On the right side, here, this button is for the heated grips. It shows here 3 settings: low, medium, and high, and off. Okay. This is the kill switch. To start the bike, you raise the switch and you press down here to start. No need to accelerate, just press and hold until the engine starts. So we have talked about this button already to switch on the bike. To switch off, just press the button. And to lock the steering, we use the same button. You turn the wheel bar to the left and you press and hold the button. And now it's locked. Okay? To unlock, just press the button. Okay? The fuel cap is opened with the key of the bike. Nothing much to say about that. You can put unleaded 95 or 98. You use the same key for the cases. You cannot take the key off if the case is open. You lift this handle and very easy. Same thing for the top case. Same key. You can access under the seat. The lock is here. Don't forget the key here, because you can lose it. So under the seat, you have a few tools and a high visibility jacket in case you have to stop on the side of the road. Here you have power output. This is a I don't know if you can see that. This is a USB plug and a 12-volt plug on this side. Okay, so that's about it. If you have any questions, you have my mobile phone on the contract. And all I have to say now is enjoy your trip. Thank you.